Legacy is the kind of stuff where you're pretty much out of the early game once you get past Tilda. And then the big things is getting to Rumor RNG and not choking Cal. And then once you have that, like, the run, like, you really start to be like, okay, this could actually be something. This category doesn't exactly have a moment like that. It's very gradual. Yeah, sounds good to have an original. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for GL, and do have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Personal reset a lot less runs in the late game and very rarely die from Sully to Kala. On 1.1 now. I mean, personally, if a run makes it to the late game, I probably also just try to complete it, even if I die. Not always. Depends on how I'm feeling in the moment, but... It is nice to see the end game every once in a while, because I feel like it does make me a little bit less nervous the one time I get to the end game if I've played those end game bosses within the last hour or two. Okay, sure. How about we just say on you're on WR pace because you opened a new save file successfully? And not untrue. If your timer is still saying 0.00, you haven't lost any time over the record yet. And that goes for everybody. You know, even if you haven't learned how to speedrun this game, the moment you start up your save file, you are even with the world record. You are perfectly even. Not lost or saved a single frame. I just miss King Dice. Yeah, gotta see him every once in a while, you know? Remember on current PB, I basically didn't practice any fights that day from Werner until the end of the game, hence why they are the worst fights. I was thinking, forgot to practice Kala and then I poop out a 57 with parries thing, yeah. I don't want to speedrun this game, I don't want to feel the dread of me knowing how bad I am in this game. Honestly, I don't consider this game to have that low, or that high of a skill floor. Which means... One sec. Ooh, that's a 22, nice. But, yeah, I think this kind of game is a game where you can pick it up. You can spend a few days learning a few basic strats, and you can probably get like a 40-minute time, 35-minute time kind of stuff. Like, I don't think it's that hard at an entry level. It does get real tough once you're like actually trying to optimize every single boss pattern, maximizing your odds at PBing, implementing small optimizations and so on. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. You learned the legacy route in one day with your tutorial. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, honestly, I didn't make that tutorial in a lot of time. Like, it was literally just like a few days of recording it while I was kind of sick, and then I just edited it together. I think I was visiting my grandparents even, but. I mean, I'm glad that's, like, pushed a lot of people into learning the run anyway. I'm kind of half tinkering with the idea of maybe making a beginner tutorial, like an updated one for 1.1. Now that this is the more popular category. Four. Wonder how stupidly fast this game could be beaten if you one-shot every boss. You can kind of simulate that. The practice mod has a toggle to enable 10 times damage. And you can beat most bosses in 5 seconds. Yeah, it'll probably be like 15 minutes. I could have gotten that. Okay. If I kept up damage a little bit better during the pod hands attack, I could have skipped to final phase early. Gotten a better time. You never really watched any Cuphead tutorials. Everything I've learned up until I got a 27 is basically just Mark. When I first started running this game, I was doing Legacy Look tutorial. I was like, I'll just do it myself. Some things you do need an explanation. But yeah, I mean... The thing about those video tutorials is that... Especially if it's like a bit of a long, scarcely edited rant. It can take a while to go through it. It's basically like a university lecture. Gonna be a slow time. 35. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Actually put me in the green. Oops.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Down gun. Aim. Oops. Stop it, Wally! 53. Yeah, what's up, Goomba Brad? Thank you for gel. If you get 2711, will you go for OX? I really don't know. Well, I mean, basically the situation I'm in is that, like, I don't have a super specific goal with this category right now. It's a bit paradoxical because I think I am more motivated to run something for longer if I am self-fueled by my own enjoyment of the game. So, like, putting goals on myself just, like, adds pressure. And that makes me enjoy it less. So it's like, in a way, me, like, not trying to commit to anything is, like, what's ultimately maybe gonna push me to get a top 27 or something. But I really just don't want to declare the goal. Like, it's really just gonna depend on whether I'll want to when I'll be closer to it. Maybe I'll just stop early. It'll all depend on how I'll feel later down the line. If I got a small record today, I probably would have motivation to keep going. Probably could have gotten the parry bait. Okay, that Bombi X was a waste. Yeah, must be a bug with that heart. On the other hand, Cagney has done lunge with a bottom lunge second 3 times today. Yeah, what's up, Eramus? Only 2 more wild ups. Yeah, 1 left. We're almost done with the game. Come on, Beffy. I did get 1 garbage today. I got 1. Okay, we have 2 HP this time. Okay, not that great of a time, but this is good enough. Snoozer pattern, yeah. Nothing too exciting. I know, right, loser? No, I think about that. I think about that kind of stuff too. If I didn't decide to run version 1.1 when it came out, and like I didn't get that offline world record, I probably wouldn't have opened up in many different ways. Oops, Eramus, secret boss. That was pretty good. Grim Matchstick Nachos. What's up, Ivern? Thank you for GL. Oh, God. Alright, the pace is pretty good. Also, what's up, Trisk? Eramos bait. I haven't done my daily prayer to Jared Moldenhauer. True. Gotta do my daily respects. Just an exercise for Wolf to come up with new jokes, exactly. Gotta try and come up with something new and original every time. Okay, good police speed. Dude, that's a low 41. That's a great time. Okay. For that pattern. A middle pattern is a few seconds faster than that still, but... I played that orbs pattern pretty well. Well, I ended up getting very good platform luck. That's really all that happened, but... I also did play well.
Good day for a well battle. Now go.
Couldn't shoot the bomb out. Uh-oh. Getting scammed on parries. Still a 44. It's like half a second better than that too, because I have less RTA lag. From fewer parries. That was actually a good fight for what I got.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Okay, that was good RNG. $47. Fantastic. Star skip.
Good day for a well battle. Now go.
Oh. Only 2 parries, man. Okay, not the fight I wanted. We're gonna lose a bit of time. There are trickier Vermeer movements at the start of phase 1 that can make it difficult to get both parries. Ultimately, I think I should be able to get all of them in every situation, but that was definitely a bit more difficult.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Oh no! Squid. Oh no. What's the cue here? Okay, I got it right. $40. I actually forgot the card meter. I think it's 3 cards, but I'm not entirely sure. The very rare double squid. It is pretty fast. It's a bit awkward. Yeah, I think it's a 1 in 9 chance. Actually, I think it's rarer than that.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
That was a bit awkward. Not terrible. That was an awkward series of attacks. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a 1 in 36 because it's a 1 in 6 twice. It's a 1 in 6 for each squid. So that basically gun attacks are double as likely as animal. Well, it's like... Okay, I'll shut up. I got jump locked. Still made it work. I got thrown off by the fact that I didn't get hit. I kind of rely on that damage boost. Oh well. That final could have been better, but this is usable. Alright, we're gonna need a pretty good ending, but this space does not require that insane of an Inkwell Hell to close out. Basically, we need a solid devil. Like, solid king dice, solid devil. I don't think I can do it with a bad spider, but... We got a heart on 7. That's pretty good. Okay.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin.
Well, I'm so glad I have a heart coming up.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
That's, it's gonna be a slow fight. Gonna need to make up with a better devil.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin.
Yep. We're losing a bit of time. At least HP bonus. Half a star skip. This needs a 44. It's unlikely. Not impossible.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Did I seriously just get that? I don't know if I have enough damage. Oh my god. Yes! Freaking yes, dude! 2% pattern. Oh my god, dude. I needed that. I needed that. Fuck yes. Okay, okay, okay. Unbelievable, dude. Let myself go a bit. Okay, okay, new Cuphead World Record, we did it. It's the first time I have a record in this category since 2019. Long time in the making. Not quite the OX. But damn. Appreciate all the subs and GG's, everybody. Thank you, Diggity, for the sub. Thank you, Aramus, for the 5 gift subs. Oh my god, my headphones are off. I'm not exactly used to that, to just not being able to hear the game after I... Oh my god. Oh yeah, I probably did bid your segment, Michael. We'll have to see it. Oh, that's my first 59 with this split timing. Okay. Okay. Damn, I'm happy with that run. Well, I've gotten much better paces to the devil. But this one actually had a great devil. For once. For freaking once. Yeah, that's gonna suck to run up against. It's legit one of the best devils you can get. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I missed a lot of messages, but legitimately thank you all for just sticking around and, you know, supporting me through this. Thank you for 5 gift subs, Diggity Dang. Really appreciate that too. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, that's the best devil pattern. That's just the best devil pattern in existence. Technically, Spider's Kiss has better potential, but like Bubbles Dragon is considered to be the best run viable time. Because the way you get a faster time with Spider's Kiss is you need to get the pattern for it, but then you also need to hit a bunch of triples, which is not really gonna happen. Yeah, thank you, Grandios. Yeah. I'm glad I actually played it too. Bubbles Dragon is actually genuinely hard. Because not only do you need great damage, but you can also randomly get screwed over by imps. The way the timing works out for you to get into position for the up plus down at the start of your quads, you can literally just have an imp right there. And I think that might have been the case for what I got there. I honestly don't remember exactly. But most of the time I'm just relying on like either my lobber bullet killing that imp, or like maybe just having enough space with the splash damage to do it. Loser, oh my god, thank you for the $10. Yeah, we actually got Rounds Anaconda. Thank you, appreciate it. Can you share some of your luck in gaming with me? I would if I could, Drewski. I wish you the best in Super Metroid. I've seen some of the paces you've got in there. You're gonna do great. Okay, let's do the run recap. Let me put my headphones back on. I still had the run recap from earlier. Okay. Probably still have the folder open even. There. Okay. Run recap. Here it is. Yeah, like I've seen better first parts of the run, but this devil. Working player, oh my god. 10 gift subs, thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. That's very generous. Holy. Thanks a lot. Yeah, the devil practice was worth it. And we're gonna upload that. Let's check out some of the other stats in this run. This had a residual of 113. It's a bit of a stat with a lot loaded into this, but this is basically the run's time minus the sum of each individual boss's IGT. So this one includes all the screen lag when you parry, all the extra section on the scoreboard, star skips, time spent walking around in the overworld and stuff like that. We're gonna have to count oh my god, I just pressed a button on on the context menu. But yeah, we're gonna have to count how many star skips this had and King Dice frame rolls. Oh, is this like HP bonus? Michael implemented something new here. Yeah, I think he's keeping track of like Die House frame rolls, the Forest Follies parry, Calamaria parry, Werner parry, and King Dice HP bonus. Oh, you can like give stats about your run here. I haven't counted how many starscapes I have, or even some of this other stuff. So I'll leave this untouched. No, wait, this was not what I was looking for. This songs. Yeah, I was a couple seconds behind Quinsley. This tracks. Yeah, honestly, yeah, like what's going on with this run is that like the first 3 hours weren't that insane. It's the fact that I got a 43 level. Yeah. Yeah, thank you all. Well, I mean, I can say it right now that I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm still feeling very motivated to run this. I've been playing pretty well the last few days as well, so I see no reason why I should stop here. Well, record was not the ultimate goal. Yo, thank you, Gio.